when the 16-bit era came along, I went all in on Sega Genesis, Sega CD. I was a Sega kid. I thought that was the future, and I loved those systems. But when the Super Nintendo came out, I saved up my own money. This was the first system I bought with my own money. I didn't get for birthday or Christmas or anything like that. I saved everything. I didn't buy games I wanted for Genesis, for Sega CD, for NES, so I could afford the Super Nintendo because I wanted Super Mario World. I mean, that's one of like the best Mario games ever. Definitely worth the system for that game as the pack-in. But you know, what good is a system with just one game? I need something else to go with it. And when I'd saved up my money, I was going to decide what to get, and I saw WWF Super Wrestlemania came out. And one of my favorite NES games was Pro Wrestling. And I figured, that was so much fun. How can you get it wrong? I mean, LJN did get it wrong with NES WrestleMania. But this was the 16-bit era, and the graphics looked good. So this had to be better, right? I mean, look at that. Well, after all the time, all the years of the NES, and seeing my friends buy LJN games that just sucked and being disappointed in those, I always managed to avoid that trap of avoiding LJN titles. I was lucky. I rented them, but I never bought them. But when Super WrestleMania came out, they finally got me. And I wasted probably about $60 on this game, at least after tax. I think it was like 55. It was not a cheap game. And I remember I could have bought a Genesis and an NES game for the same price, but I needed games for the Super Nintendo. So I got Super WrestleMania. And I hated it. I really wanted to like it, but and it looked good, but it just handled so sluggishly, and there was no depth to it, and the moves just weren't there. It just sucked. And this was one of the first times I just really became disillusioned with uh video game companies, and I felt really ripped off. So I want to go back and revisit this game and see if it is as bad as I remember, or if, time has been kinder to it than my memory, and if there's something there worth salvaging. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. There's that damn rainbow. And let's see everything that Super WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo has to offer us. The music is there. The graphics are good, and like, oh, there's a photo. That's pretty cool. But then when we get past the title screen, okay, basic menu, one player. You've got 3 modes: one-on-one, tag team, survivor series. Notice there's no championship, but okay, there's the belt. We'll just go with the one-on-one. I am putting it on easy because I haven't played this in 30 years. I'm gonna suck. So, here the wrestlers you've got: Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake Roberts, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Earthquake, Typhoon, Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors, Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man, and Sid Justice. Well, we are going to go with Hulk Hogan. And notice you do not get to choose your opponent in one-on-one. The computer always chooses for you. So this is the interesting thing about this game. You know, there was a version for the Sega Genesis too, and that actually seems to be worse than this one. It had less wrestlers, worse graphics, different wrestlers too. You still had some crossover, but like Undertaker wasn't there. Hulk Hogan, Ted DiBiase, Macho Man Randy Savage, they were in the Genesis version. Yeah, that's basically just grapple and suplex, grapple and suplex. Body slam. Oops. Oh, not getting the pin yet. All right. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. You get the Hulk Hogan music. Sounds pretty good. The music and the graphics are the two best things about this game. But notice how all you have is rematch and start over. There's no going on. There's no playing through all the wrestlers. It's just literally a single match, and the computer chooses who you wrestle. And that's it. Which is freaking ridiculous. All right. Well, let's do tag team. We'll go with Hawk and Animal. And does it give us the natural? No. It's Jake the Snake and Earthquake. I mean, okay, at least Earthquake is there. But why not Typhoon? When you're going up against Legion of Doom. I mean, all right, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, it won't even let you like suplex them out of the ring. That's crazy to me. Let's see it. Yeah, just suplex earthquake, no problem.
One, two.
Yeah. So in the tag team, if you still have any strength left, the partner will come out to help you. But as soon as that strength bar goes down, they just stay back, let you get the pin. All right. So we win. Cool. Oh, you don't get to go on. It's rematch or start over. So, all right, we'll start over. Let's go to the Survivor Series. All right. Well, we're gonna see. We'll go with the Macho Man. We go with the Undertaker. We'll go with Hulkster. You know what? We'll go with Sid Justice as the fourth one. So weird calling him that. He's Sid Vicious to me. At least, you know, you got Typhoon in there this time. And you can change the wrestler on the apron by hitting select. I don't think you can do that in the Genesis version, especially since there's no select button. Never played the Genesis version. Just played this, and that was enough for me.
One, two.
Oh. I mean, like, pro wrestling has, for NES, has more moves than this game. I will say this about, you know, comparing this to the NES WrestleMania, which was, you know, awful. At least that one, you could actually, like, fight for the belt. There was a point to the game. You don't get this here. Like, this is the closest thing. Oops. No matter what mode you play, this is the strategy.
1, 2, 3.
Just awful. Okay, let's. Whoever wins the challenge, it just moves to wherever there's more room. That's pretty cheap. I mean, like, this is putting lipstick on a turd. Because the graphics are good. Like, I like the way the characters look.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
Haven't had the Hulkster come in yet.
One, two.
Bring him in for the pin. And that's it. That's the game. This is all you get from it. Just horrible. And like, just playing this again after all these years, it I'm like way more upset about buying this as a kid. than I was even back then. After playing this again, when I think about like how much money they took from me, and like there's no depth to it. There's no depth. You have 3 one-off games. I don't even know what to say. I mean, if it was $60 back then, that would be about $140 today. There was a kid who had saved up for the NES, bought Major League Baseball from LJN. And that actually, okay, I take it back what I said at the start of the video. I did buy that game because it was a licensed Major League Baseball game. That's actually not a bad game. It's a whole other video to go into. But this kid sued them because it wasn't licensed by the Players Association. So even though all of the players were in the game, by the time this kid bought it, well, one, the rosters were outdated. They were like 2 years old by the time the kid bought this game. And they were like the 1987 rosters. More like 1986, really. Like, it hadn't had all of like the 1987 trades. So like Andy Van Slyke is in the game, but he still plays for the Cardinals, not the Pirates in the Major League Baseball game. That kid sued LJN over that. I want to sue them for this. I wish I did back then, because this is just ridiculous, and oh, I'm so pissed off. I'm really by this, thinking about like what I could have done with that money, and I was just a kid, and they stole from me. And gave you this just absolute turd. Did you get ripped off by this game, or do you love it? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Did you have that same sense of disappointment I had when you got this game? Because it still stings me to this day. But, you know, decent lineup, just a few crucial details that they just left out. And with Acclaim, LJN, the only reason I can think of is just greed and just the fact that they hate gamers. They're just there to steal from us. So that is WWF Super WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video more than I enjoyed making it. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what your history is with this. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.